Welcome to the Dysfunction Junkies podcast. We may not have seen it all, but we've seen enough. And now, here are your hosts, Chrisy and Kerry.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dysfunction Junkies. I'm Kerry.
And I'm Chrisy.
And today we wanted to take a few moments and go over some of our listener feedback. We really appreciate all the responses we've been getting. Those of you that have responded to our Facebook posts, some of you have messaged us, and those of you that know us in our real daily lives have made comments. So we wanted to talk about that. Chrisy, where do you want to start?
Well, the Halloween pics we got.
Yeah.
I think we saw some really fantastic examples
Yes.
of decor.
Yes.
And I think I might be changing my mind on the inflatables.
What?
I guess it really can be done pretty well.
What was your favorite one that you saw?
Well, the one we saw with the skeleton and then some of the other decor out there, it was very nice. You could tell people really are getting into Halloween.
Yeah.
They enjoy it.
Yeah.
They like the whole, make-believe of it, which I'm all on board with.
One of our listeners, Dawn, she posted a real nice picture.
Yes.
And what was nice is she posted the day picture and the night picture.
Yes.
So you could kind of see. And that was very tastefully done. So good job, Dawn and her family over in Utah for submitting that. That was really good. I will have to say, for not being a decorator myself, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And for the decorator,
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah. I'm not sure whether that was a family job or if they paid somebody to do that. But either way, great job. Great job,
Yes,
guys.
great job.
So I did say you sent me something on Facebook about the Santa Clauses.
Oh my God. I am so in love with this whole idea. And as somebody who just does not like the inflatables, now I'm loving them.
Oh my gosh.
So there was this thing on Facebook, I guess, and again, I know you shouldn't believe everything you see or hear on Facebook, and I don't generally, but it was a fantastic idea, even if it was made up. It was a street, and somebody was driving down the street.
Yeah.
And they had these enormous inflatable Santas.
They were big.
I mean,
they were huge.
40 feet. I don't know how they were.
feet.
Well, it looked like 40 feet to me. They were as tall as the house. I don't know. I'm really bad with how tall
okay.
things are because I'm short. So everything looks like enormous. But every street, and it was like an older street, but very charming.
Yes.
And the houses were somewhat close and all kind of the same.
They were all the same Santa Clauses, weren't they? Or were they different?
No, they were like all exactly
They were the same. Okay.
Santa. So whoever sold those
Yeah.
was very happy. Boy, they made a hell of a sell.
They made bank.
Because it was really good. And it was just great watching this car filming this going down the street.
Yeah.
And every monster Santa was there. It was something out of a dream, but it was so cool.
It really was cute. It was super cute.
If I can get my street here to get on board.
You think your HOA will let that?
Well, if we all do it, what are they going to do?
They'll fine you all.
Even including the president and the entire HOA board. Yeah, absolutely. Come on, it's festive.
That was great.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Now I have to say, you recommended a movie, and so I've been going back after the episodes after we film these or record these, and I watched the episodes I didn't know about. Chrisy,
What?
the Halloween that almost wasn't.
God.
Chrisy.
Yes.
That was 20 minutes of my life I would never get
you
back.
and my husband sound exactly the same. Do you know how many 20 minutes I've spent watching that?
It's so crazy.
Plenty.
Even my husband Jim and I, we were both watching it going, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're like sitting here watching this.
Well, nobody parked you in front of a TV and told you just to sit still and watch stuff when you were little. Because I can't pay attention to you right now, Chrisy. So just sit here and whatever's on, watch it.
Oh,
so
my gosh.
I have a huge affection for these crazy, outlandish, ridiculous shows. And yeah, oh my God. As soon as it comes on, I am like glued to the television. It's
you mean they still purposely reshow
no,
this?
you got to search for it.
I was going to say.
But you know what's really weird? There's another show. Just get off topic real quick for 1 second. Because obviously my father was watching this back in the 70s when I was stuck home with him because my mom would work day shift and he was working night shift. He obviously was up around 10 o'clock. I'm guessing that's the time it probably started. But if I hear the theme song to Match Game.
Oh my gosh.
my head will twist around like a dog. I'm like, oh my God, Match Game is on. Because I'm guessing my dad was watching Match Game and then Price is Right. Because I think that was the lineup
okay, yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, as soon as I hear that, I like run to the TV and sit. I can't say what we used to say, how we used to sit.
Yeah.
Cross legs.
Oh, yeah. Zach. Oh, yeah, that's right. Crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. Whatever. Get to the carpet. Hurry up. Yeah, I'm to the carpet. Match Game. Yeah,
Oh
but
my
no,
gosh.
the Halloween that almost wasn't. Okay, I can appreciate your, comments, as I will with everybody who wants to send in comments and tell me I'm an idiot. And it's
No, I
so
did not
bad.
say you were an idiot. I just said, Chrissy, that was 20 minutes of my life that will never get back.
I can recommend a whole list of a bunch of shows of 20 minutes you will never get back. So just, be open to that idea. It's going to happen. So, but in another 40 or 50 years, I think this is going to be the Citizen Kane of the Halloween genre of TV shows. So,
Okay, well,
everybody wait for that.
there was that. So
Okay. Well, I appreciate that you took time out to watch that.
we did, absolutely. And we did watch some of the older, like the Frosty and the Rudolph, and we watched those too. And the whole Karen thing on the roof, I will have to say, I did Google on Amazon and everything, trying to see if there was an inflatable Karen. I have yet to find it. So yeah, we definitely need those inflatable makers to make an inflatable Karen from Frosty the Snowman, so we can get that on the roof.
We're trademarking, copywriting,
Yes.
whatever we have to do to
Yes,
that right now.
exactly.
That is ours. We got to call,
Exactly.
what is it, Rankin Bass or wherever their headquarters are.
Add that to our trademark licensing. So.
Yeah, that's going to
Copyright
be ours.
licensing.
And everybody next year needs to have
one.
that.
So I will have to say, it appears that the best quote of our show so far has been Chrissy saying the turkey was the luckiest in the room. I cannot tell you how many people have come up to me or texted me or whatever, and they just laugh and laugh. So congrats, Chrissy. You have coined a new I think we need a t-shirt with a turkey on there too.
Yeah.
I think we need to do that. That would be part of our marketing.
And I don't even know where that came from, but then as we were discussing Thanksgiving and the thought of it, I started to think that there might be some dark, horrible place of me that used to sit and look at that. Well, it wasn't ever a whole turkey because we used to rip the shit out of it, but it, and I probably looked at it and thought that, sometimes I just wish I was the turkey today. They're the luckiest in the room.
How was your Thanksgiving, by the way?
It was fine. It was okay. It's
Yeah.
a lot of work. And I've decided, I really remembered making this deal with myself last year and did not follow through with it. Last year, I'm pretty sure I was completely aggravated that I had to do, because it's just usually us.
Yeah.
I have my mom this year, which is nice. But I don't have, when you get together with a family, like a lot of family, everybody gets sort of assigned a dish or something to bring.
But it's all on you.
It's all on me. And I am a traditionalist for the most part. And as far as the holidays,
what was the menu?
Turkey, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, which I'm the only one that eats, but I have to have it.
Okay.
The stuffing, of course.
Now, what time do you traditionally have your Thanksgiving dinner? Do you have it at noon? Do you have it at 5? What's your...
Noon would be lovely. No, it's probably like 6 or 7 because I'm doing everything.
Right.
And I did not wake up early this year.
Okay.
Because I was just sort of tired. And so I got my turkey started a little late. And so we were eating kind of late.
Okay. Our family traditionally has always had our holiday dinners at noon. And there's something really nice about that, unless you're the person making the dinner. Because then you have to get up at 0400.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's nothing bad about eating later because then you get to sleep in. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but by the time, especially if you have kids, everybody is starving to the point where it does look like we're a bunch of wild animals at the table just eating. So,
and then there's also the alternative of if you eat later, that means you're starting to drink earlier. So then by the time you're eating, you're pretty plastered. So
yeah, no. But we have to talk about something else.
What's that?
Since you watched my crazy Halloween show, we tried the Is it
Mogan David?
I always want to say David Mogan because it sounds like a name.
It does. Well, it kind of is a name, but yeah.
So Nick opened it up because I said we have to have this in honor of Kerry for our Thanksgiving meal and see what we've been missing.
Did you go into a diabetic coma?
Oh my God. Nick tasted it. He's like, he had a look on his face. And I said, well, give me some, pour it, and oh my, I think I really did go, oh my God, right away. And you're thinking that's what they used to have at church?
I'm telling you, in my mind, because, all right, especially since COVID, they don't usually have the wine at communion, at the Catholic churches anymore.
If there's anything can come out of COVID that's good, it's probably everybody sharing that damn chalice.
I know. But, I mean, I had stopped doing the wine a long time ago just because of my own germophobia. So it just took the world, 20 years to catch up with me.
Yeah.
But from my memory, the taste of Mogan David wine, that's what it reminds me of. So I feel like that's probably why my mom liked it, because it matched church wine. But a little sweet there, wasn't it?
Wow. I'm even trying to think, because drinking it would definitely be something you couldn't drink a lot of, and you were very generous in that nice big bottle.
It was the only size the bottle came in, was like a gallon bottle.
It was almost as
I do think it was a half gallon. So.
Yeah, it was close to the grandpa size.
Yeah,
it was almost a Carlo Rossi jug. But yeah, then I'm trying to think. Maybe I can.
Did you drink it straight, or did you add the Sprite?
No, I didn't. I had the Sprite as a chaser.
Oh, that was good. Chaser.
And the Sprite tasted like sour after having that. Sprite couldn't compete with the sugar content, and I don't even drink like diet, or I drink the real stuff. So
I have to tell you, I did take a bottle of that to my sister's house. So for Thanksgiving, we went to my sister's house. Now, my one sister that I'm closest to, she has 10 children, mostly all grown and have their own families. So she has kept the Norman Rockwell tradition of my mother. So, there was 30 people there. Well, 28 people there. Luckily though, she had 3 tables of 10. So like that did help, because we did have to do buffet style.
Yeah.
Or not buffet, on the table, family style. She would not do buffet. So we had to do the passing, here's the turkey, here's the mushroom. But at least you only had to pass it through the 10 people at your table, not the 30 people in the room. So that was good. But I did bring a bottle of the Mogan David. My mom was very happy. So I happened to have it sitting in front of us, because my mom was sitting next to me. My mom, she kept tipping back on it. Her little 85-year-old hands kept pouring. She was on 3 glasses.
She was loving it. You sent the picture, and I was like, I've never seen anybody look like they were enjoying it more.
So I finally looked at my sister, and I'm like, she's on 3 glasses. We need to cut her off, because she's already got, sugar concerns. And I'm like, we need to cut her off. She is definitely going to go into diabetic shock. So,
oh, gosh.
But you will also be happy to know there was a church stray also at my sister's house.
I want to talk about this, because I have my own response. But please tell us about the visitor that you got away.
And she did. She got away. So there was a nun that had stopped over to my sister's house, and she's a hermit. And I'm not.
Wait, what?
So she's a hermit. So her whole world is lives alone, very secluded, only goes to church, so.
Wait a minute. That's a thing?
It's a thing.
I mean, as if the nuns don't already have miserable lives. This one chooses to completely
live alone.
We need to find where these people are, because they're obviously plotting something horrid. So, I've never heard of this. That's terrifying.
I don't know exactly why I think she had to drop something off. I don't know the whole story. I have to ask my sister more
I
on
hope
it.
It wasn't something you ate.
No, because we got there an hour or so before dinner. And as we were coming out of the car and we were walking up the driveway, I saw the nun coming out of the house and scurrying to her car. I could not get my phone out fast enough, because I'm like, oh my God, Chrissy would love to see this. And I got the picture of her getting in the car. So it looks like a ghost getting into the car, because she was in all white,
Can we please, within reason, you have no picture of a person. We have no.
There's no face.
There's no face. It's already bugged up. Make sure there's no license plates.
Yeah.
Involved.
Oh yeah.
Make sure there's nothing.
Okay, I'll post.
Please. Oh my God. And I was like, I can't believe you let her get away, because. You're
so
have
nice.
Pass
Casseroles and everything in my hand, and I was like, oh, I gotta get a picture.
Oh, I would have been yelling at her. I would have been like, hey, you. Don't get in that car. Where are you going? We need to talk right now. Why are you here?
Yeah,
oh my God. And then she's a hermit. But she talks? I mean.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Because I know some people who are like really, that's more like monks and stuff.
Well,
it's like more
yeah,
Eastern types of philosophy where they kind of close themselves away from everything and go into like deep meditation.
I honestly, I am showing how poor of a Catholic I am right now because I don't know the whole thing of it, but I just know that she's a nun and she's a hermit.
The fact that you know as much as you do is great, but terrifying. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I know, but it was great though, because, so my sister has, she has kept the Norman Rockwell tradition of that.
And we thank her for that. And I did love the pictures of the tables set before anybody had sat down. And it did look, I would have been honored to be at that table. So I don't.
Well, next year you can come.
Oh, if the runaway nuns coming. Nuns on the run.
Nuns on the run.
They're not going to get real far with me. I'm going to camp out.
Well, we'll definitely figure something out.
Yeah.
But you know what the best part of my Thanksgiving was? Friendsgiving.
Oh my gosh.
Chrissy had her first Friendsgiving.
It was my first. And yeah.
Tell everyone about what we did on Friendsgiving.
Well, we went to have Mexican food at a lovely restaurant, which is funny because it's a restaurant that you have frequented way before me.
Yeah.
And it's over here by me. Mm-hmm. And you introduced us to it.
Yep.
But we went there. We had great food.
Yep, 6 of us. There was the 2 of us and our husbands, and then another set of friends that we have. Andrew
and now
I
have 2 new friends, which I'm really thrilled about.
Yeah. And
they were great, and the food was great, and we played a really interesting game.
Yes, we did. Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, never heard of it. I think we caught on fairly quickly.
Oh, you guys were acing it. Yeah. The name of the game is something like the card game for horrible people or something.
Well, then you know it was meant for me.
But it was great. It was on Black Friday because we went the day after Thanksgiving. So it was kind of nice. We went to this Mexican restaurant, so it wasn't really crowded because we were able to sit and relax and play the game and drink our margaritas. And, we just tipped the waiter a little extra since we were taking up his table. But the funniest part, though, could you see the lady sitting behind the guys, the older couple?
Yeah, the lady was very interested in what we were doing.
She was probably, what would you say, 70s?
Probably, yeah.
And so my husband was so worried. He's like, oh, Kerry, we can't play this game in there because, that could be offensive. And I'm like, we'll be fine. They'll be fine, whatever. So this older couple was sitting behind us. They were practically the only other people in the room. And this lady was practically bending her ear. I think she was turning her hearing aids up because she was loving our conversation.
Yes.
The things we were talking about with this game.
Yes.
And then at one point she got up to go to the bathroom and she went really close to the table and was eyeballing the game to try to see what the name was. And Heather was so great. She caught on. She picked up and she goes, "This is the best game." And
oh yeah, that's right. She was making sure the lady knew what we were doing in case she wanted to get it for her fun evenings, I guess.
But she was telling her husband about it because his back was to us. And I don't think he could have heard as well. But it was just great. We had a great time. It was a wonderful time with all of us friends. And it totally encompassed Friendsgiving. So,
and I think that if all holidays are like that, that's probably the way they should be. I mean, I save the family thing after we did that, and I saw how nice it was. I felt like maybe we should just always do Friends everything for holidays.
Yeah.
Friends Christmas Eve.
Friend holiday.
Friend everything.
Friend holiday.
And you really should just save your family for where the real place is.
Where's
and
that?
That's funerals and weddings. Because that's where all the drama is anyhow. So just forget spending time with everybody, sisters, brothers, moms, dads, in-laws, aunts, uncles, cousins. Because you're going to see them at a wedding. Yeah. And they're still going to be the jerks that you always knew they would be. Why are you torturing yourself on
right,
Jesus's birthday or a turkey day where the luckiest thing in the room is the turkey?
Right.
Ruining the turkey's day. I mean, yeah. I think really you should just say, we're just going to see you at somebody's due to get married here. We'll just see you there.
So instead of, what did they say about the Catholics when they only go to church at Christmas and Easter? They're poinsettia and lilies. So we're going to only see our family at funerals and weddings. So what would that be? Roses and what do they send it?
Oh, for
Roses and
funerals?
lilies?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my God, carnations.
Roses and caskets. We'll only see people at roses and caskets.
Carnations, I get. I don't know. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh my God. The funeral flowers. Oh,
Funeral
good.
flowers. Oh, that was great. Hey, another thing I thought was great was a couple people reacted to our first episode or first episode. We talked about the cars that we had.
Yeah. We had some really great
We
feedback on that.
did. And Vivian was great.
Vivian is great.
Yeah. So
love Vivian. Shout out to Vivian.
yes, Vivian really liked my truck because they had a truck that kind of brought back memories. And then they were saying they also had a Plymouth Duster. Well, this got my husband, Jim, all excited because he was like, I had a Plymouth Duster. And he's like, ask if their Duster had, I don't know, some slant bore. I don't even know. So
Right.
then became a full-on Facebook conversation about cars.
But
So,
we love those.
yes.
Because oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, thank you, Vivian, for that.
Absolutely.
And everybody.
Yes.
So yes. Oh my gosh.
I had to laugh too at Heather from Vermilion made a comment about her brother got a really cool car, but then she had to get something that was economical or safe or something. Let me see if I can find it. Her first car was a Seattle silver Honda Accord, but her brother got a cool Trans Am. I just got a boring Honda.
How is that fair? That is so.
That's what she was saying. She was like, that's why they got the cool car, but because I was the girl, I had to be a safe car.
Well, I don't know that you had to sacrifice that much for safety. But,
Exactly.
oh well. It's character building,
Yeah, right. That's true.
I guess. I don't know.
So-
If I had that car, I'd be accidentally scraping it up against a building. Oops, Dad. Got a big old scratch gash in it.
If I had a Trans Am, I wouldn't have done that.
No, yeah, exactly.
I would have been able to move
The hood
faster.
sits lower. I could have seen where I was going much better.
So. We also had some comments about our childhood nicknames and stuff. And I thought it was so sweet because Sweet Karen, I think she's from North Carolina area. Mm-hmm. She was talking about like all these wonderful memories of her childhood about playing kick the can and everything.
know.
It was so sweet.
I can't believe it. What is that all about?
It's like,
But you know what she did say?
What?
As much as she had a great time.
What'd she
with
say?
And I just to let her know too. I love the activities you did with kids in the neighborhood. The
Yes.
bike riding, trying to kill each other on swing sets and doing all that insane stuff. Love the activities.
Yes.
Not so crazy about the company during the activities. So you really just try to like close that out. But the fact that she had so much fun with these people, these kids,
Yes.
which is lovely, and it creates wonderful memories, and I
Yes.
totally applaud that. She did seem to mention that she doesn't know where any of these people are now.
oh, yeah, that's right. I'm reading it now. Yeah, I have no idea where they are now since we moved out of state. Yeah.
So, I mean, how great really are they? If you didn't really want to keep tabs on where they were, you're like, it's been fun. Bye. Won't see you ever again. Moving away. See ya. So actually, I applaud that
Yeah.
kind of approach too.
That
So,
was good. That
very
was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. So I think that was really nice. We love the engagement from all of you listeners. Chrissy and I, we read everything, we comment on everything, we talk about it. Facebook messages, the messages on our website, the messages that come on Facebook. So we are listening. So we appreciate it.
And we are looking at everything. Please keep it up and send more. We love it.
Yeah. It feeds us.
It feeds us. It gives us better perspectives on things, some sort of different point of view. So
Right.
we are on board, please.
So we're going to do this every, 5, 6, 7 episodes or whatever. We're going to do a little recap like this. So definitely, please, like I said, respond. And who knows, you might be our topic of our next recap episode.
Absolutely. We'll give you a shout out.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, that wraps up this episode. So thank you so much for listening. And please don't forget to leave us a review on wherever your streaming device, whether it's Spotify or iTunes or anywhere else, YouTube. Keep those comments coming. Keep sending pictures. We want to hear more about your holidays, how everything was going, how everything went, what plans you got coming up, what family issues came up that you just want to talk about. Send it to us.
Yeah. And please let everybody know that this is a great podcast and we will make everybody feel better about their day, their
Yes.
life, their everything.
Yes.
So spread the word. We're here for you.
Absolutely.
We love you guys.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.